having all its essential qualities. Faultless, excellent, exact, precise.
A lot of people ask me if I'm a perfectionist. A lot of people ask me, you know, if I'm a control freak. And it's kind of a negative thing, a perfectionist. But to make things work a certain way, whether you're a film director or whether you're an artist or whether you're a musician or a magician, illusionist, there has to be a level of perfection to make things work. To create the feeling of wonder, you have to have perfection with the technical stuff. And then you have to have a good time after that.
Here was the plan. I was handcuffed, locked inside a safe. The safe's got chains around it. The safe's inside a building, and the building is going to explode, actually implode. I had 2.5 minutes to get from the building to the platform with the X. This was really unique because it wasn't just my life in danger. There were 12 other people inside that building. Not only are you going to die if something goes wrong, they could die too. So when you see them running out of the building very fast, they mean it. It was important that the viewer felt like they were there. So we did one long camera shot, and we found this amazing camera operator who does all the Scorsese movies, Larry McConkie. And him and his brother would run out of the building and keep it without a cut. Make it one continuous move. From the moment I went to the safe, getting out of the building, going from one camera crane to another, holding the building in frame, watching the building implode until I finally made my escape. Every escape has its own set of rules. A lot of them you can do again, unless you die. But it's not true of the building. It's a one-shot deal. So the risk of failure is greater, and it makes it a lot more exciting.
Watch these guys put the lock on the safe. It's about a 6-inch mistake. If that lock was only closer to the door, that would have saved me a good amount of time. Timer set. These walls that you're looking at right now, remember, won't be there in a second. Keep your eye on the remote control camera. You can follow my actions the entire time. And the remote control camera pushes into the safe. We wanted to show the movement of the tumblers. When you turn tumblers inside a safe, or even outside a safe, you listen for clicks, you listen for the sounds to be right, and the feeling in your fingers. But inside the safe itself, my breathing overshadowed the sound of the tumblers. Tumblers are moving. The remote control camera pans to the wheel, and you see it turning. But the lock isn't in place. So I have to pull the chain to get to the lock. And pull the lock inside so I can work on it. The safe was small, really small. So I was really crunched up in there. People were applauding and slapping the five. The only thing that's going through my head is, I hope we got it all on camera. In the planning stages, we had a big problem, a big challenge. We wanted the finish line to be in a parking lot to the left of the building, and they denied us permission. That was a good thing that they said no. Because when the building imploded, the entire dust of the building, a full, thick black dust, was swept by the wind over the original parking lot that we asked for, which means we would have had no shot. If we'd gotten permission to use that lot, I would have been covered in dirt, the camera lens wouldn't have been able to see anything, it would have been covered with dirt, and it would have been a mess. Nothing would have worked. When you're doing an escape, after you go through that much effort, you want people at home to appreciate all the work that you've done. So you have to not only think about how to get out, but how to have the audience see it properly, get the real message. So there's two challenges. One is life-threatening, and the other is career-threatening.
Coming up next, Escape from Alcatraz.
Alcatraz was the home of the greatest escape artists who have ever lived, but none of them ever escaped. And some died trying.
Smothered with hot melted cheese. That's a lot of meat for national.